stand on Yahweh. Anything else don't digest right. Sneaker head, the kicks got kicks. You don't want no smoke if you lay not Christ.
What up, everybody? Welcome back to the channel. This is episode 4. I'm super excited. I personally love second episodes of all of the sneakers because I get the chance and the opportunity to share the gospel. So let's talk about what is a legend exactly. Of course, because episode 3 we talked about the epic and legendary legend blues, I felt like it would be cool to kind of look up the definition of legend. A legend is an extremely famous or notorious person, especially in a particular field. What makes somebody legendary? Is it the things that they do? Is it how they look? Is it their craft? What is it? And so we know that Michael Jordan is considered a legend. We know Kobe Bryant, my favorite, is a legend. Even LeBron James, right? But the thing is these people, even though they're legendary, they still make mistakes. Like, they still mess up, but mistakes don't really disqualify you from being legendary. But let's look at a few things though as it pertains to the gospel. So I want to look at 4 things that I'll be out of your way really quickly. So first we got the craft, we're going to look at the comeback, we're going to look at the cleanliness, and then we're going to look at the cost. Let's talk about the craft. Jesus was crafted to perfection. He was the Word made flesh. He was God incarnate. The Bible says that he knew absolutely no sin. He was designed with an iconic craftsmanship, just like the Legend Blues, which is probably why they're so legendary. But Michael Jordan abruptly retired in the 93-94 basketball season.
Thanks, Jerry. I think everyone knows exactly what the circumstances are right now in terms of my decision not to play the game of basketball in the NBA. I'm very solid with my decision of not to play the game of basketball in the NBA. Reasoning being, I've heard a lot of different speculations about my reasons for not playing, but I've always stressed to people that have known me and the media that has followed me that when I lose the sense of motivation and the sense of to prove something as a basketball player, it's time for me to move away from the game of basketball.
And so he decided to go play baseball randomly. Who does that? That's weird. Like, who goes from basketball to baseball? Neither here nor there. He retired abruptly. And the reason that the Legend Blues are so iconic and so legendary is because the Legend Blue or Columbia 11s were actually the shoe that he wore during his comeback season. Right? And it's crazy because when he decided to retire, he actually had just won a championship. Really strange, against the New York Knicks. But he decided that he wanted to take another direction because he didn't feel any sense of motivation anymore. So I believe that the Legend Blues are so iconic and legendary because it kind of reminded everybody that Michael Jordan never lost it. He was still in his comeback season. And Jesus made the ultimate comeback when he defeated death and sin on the cross. And then when he decided to rise again with all power in his hand. And so Jesus' resurrection wasn't just a win. It was an eternal victory. I don't know how much legendary that can get. Then if we move on to the Legend Blues, if you think about it, the Legend Blues are all white. This is my 2014 pair. They are worn, they are dirty. Because they are white, they're gonna get yellow. And no matter how much I try to clean them, they're still gonna have stains on them. The thing about Jesus is the ultimate cleaner. He's the ultimate cleanser, right? Our Bible tells us that his blood will wash us white as snow. And I don't know about you, that's pretty legendary to me. I can't speak for you. If I could shout right now, I would. You just need to know, Jesus is the ultimate cleanser. And then finally, when you mentioned the cost of the Legend Blues. Now, when they first came out, they were $125, but now they're $230. The Legend Blues are not cheap. They are very expensive. They come with a cost, and they are valuable because of its history, because of the history of the shoe that we talked about throughout this video and even the previous one in episode 3. But the cost of these shoes pales in comparison to the cost that Jesus paid on the cross when he died for us. He gave his life so that we can be reconciled back to God. The cost was too expensive for us to pay, and he thought that we were worth it. That's all I got. And we done talked about the craft, the comeback, the cleanliness, and the cost. All of these things have so much in common as it pertains to Jesus and these amazing, beautiful shoes that, although again, they look old, they're still valuable. To remind us that no matter what we do, no matter what mistakes we make, no matter how much we mess up, we still have value because the legend says so. I hope that this episode has ministered to you as much as it ministered to me. I look forward to a wonderful season. And I guess I'll catch y'all next time whenever another drop comes and I can afford to buy another pair. Follow me as I follow Christ in some dope kicks. But the newer ones, because these are old. All right? Listen, the Bible says I'm a new creature. Old things have passed away. I should not throw my shoe. Because it's valuable. See y'all next time.